I am in a little town called Cokeville. It's right on the Wyoming Idaho border. I believe it's Highway 30 heading towards Fort Worth, Texas. Got to be there in a couple of days. And looks like we got a little bit of snow. Actually, it looks quite pretty. Everything's got frost on it. I think it's like right around 20 degrees right now. Very pretty. Hanging out the Flying J for my break. And clouds keep coming and going. I'm not sure if I'm going to hit any weather. It doesn't look like it on the weather app. But I guess we're going to find out. Alright, so I'm going to start getting ready and I'll pick this back up in a little bit. On our way. We are, I think tonight we're going to stop in Cheyenne at the rest stop. It's going to be dark by the time we get there. We got about almost 400 miles to go. But first snow of the season. I wasn't here for it. I pretty much, well, I just got back on the road. Well, I've been on the road for a couple of days now. This is the second day. But I had to go to Twin Falls and pick up my load. I think those are the Wyoming mountain range. I'm not sure exactly, but the Wyoming range, I believe, is right next to the Idaho border. So earlier I saw two golden eagles eating some roadkill on the side of the road, which is kind of cool. I've seen them a few times up here, so they must have quite a few of them up here, because that's like this, I don't know, 7th, 8th one I've seen driving through here. This is kind of one of my main routes from Pocatello to I-80 in Wyoming. Kind of curious about all the video quality of this. I actually just bought this. It's called the what do you call it? DJI OZMO Action 6. Kind of testing it out, seeing what it's all about. Right now my hand is resting on the steering wheel. How is the stabilization? I'm hoping it's good. Bunch of cattle over there. That's what this whole area is. Basically it's wildlife and cattle. Lots of ranch land here. Ooh, we got some dirt roads going up that mountain over there. Have to check those out. Anyways, I've been going through some pretty country today. Hopefully there's something to check out. I-80 is kind of boring until you get to right around Rawlins. You see some start getting close to a a town called Elk Mountain. That's where Wyoming starts to get pretty. And but then as soon as I get to Cheyenne, I'm heading south to Denver to the 70, and I'll take that east to the 287, and then I take the 287 all the way down to Fort Worth, Texas. But I won't be there until tomorrow. Well, I'll be in Texas tomorrow, but I won't be in Fort Worth until today's what? Today's Monday. I won't be in Fort Worth until Wednesday morning. Anyways, alright. We'll be back. What's going on, John? Yeah? You ready for this trip? You ready to roll? Yeah. It's Jack. He's my Jack Russell Terrier. Good dog. He's a co-pilot. And good boy. He likes sitting up there on the cooler, checking out the scenery as we drive. Rolling down the highway, son. Yeah. Alright, we'll check back in a little bit. Alright, I finally made it down to the 80. Just passed through Green River and Rock Springs. Next stop, Wamsutter. Oh, hold on. I think I'm just going to stop in Cheyenne tonight. The rest stop right there by the, what is that, the Welcome Center there on the 25. And wake up early, try to get through Denver while everybody is still asleep. Not a whole lot going on. Wamsutter 66, Cheyenne 254. Yeah, right now Wyoming's not looking too pretty. Everything's brown. People roll through Wyoming thinking this is what it looks like, and it's not. It's just southern Wyoming. Central and northern Wyoming is absolutely gorgeous. But this area can be pretty too in the springtime. In fact, it can be really pretty in the springtime. But Wyoming is one of those states, if you're into big cities, you're probably not going to like it. But if you're into the wide open spaces, Wyoming's definitely for you. To the north of me, you can't see them from here, from the 80, but the, what is that? The Wind River Range. I'm not too far from it. It's probably about 40-50 miles north of me. And that's one of the prettiest places in America. I mean, absolutely mind-blowing how beautiful that area is. Springtime, we're going to head up that way and do some camping and fishing. Yeah, you can't see anything that way. No, just a bunch of dirt. This This area that I'm driving through right now, there's a lot of mining going on. You got a big coal mine here. Some other mines, I'm not exactly sure what they're mining, but... And then up ahead, there's a big power plant. I think that's where they take most of the coal. As you can see, there's not a whole lot going on here. Once I get to Rawlins or Elk Mountain, I'll pick this back up. Alright. Looks like we got some wind, some icy roads. This is where things get crazy in Wyoming. As soon as you get close to Elk Mountain, that's when it can get crazy really fast. You get these little patches of ice on the side of the road. It's not bad right now. This is nothing. But it gets extremely windy right around here. And sometimes they shut this part of the freeway down if it gets too crazy. I am liking the colors though. The blue seems a little blue. I'm not sure I like that, but it's not cartoonishly colorful. Oh, here's a pretty area. This is where you usually see the elk come down. Got a little weather station coming up. I don't see any elk. That doesn't mean anything. I'm sure they're still up in the trees. There's only a couple inches of snow here, if that. There's also a bunch of springs around here, and some of them are warm, or hot springs. In wintertime, see this big old puff of smoke is coming up out of the ground. Not smoke, steam. And heading up north that way is the Medicine Bow Mountains, or Medicine Bow National Forest. We'll see more of that up here. Not sure how far I'm going today. They just changed my delivery until Wednesday at 10 p.m. So I got plenty of time to get there now. Had a feeling they were going to do that. But the wind's blowing. You can't tell, but it's probably 20, 30 miles an hour. Not that bad. It's deceptive. In the wintertime though, there's snow blowing over the ground. Sometimes you can't see the road. It's a pretty area though. It's absolutely outstanding in the springtime. I don't see any elk. I don't even see any pronghorns. This guy doesn't have his blinkers on, so he's probably not there. Put your blinkers on, people. If you're in the car. No, nothing. No wildlife here. Pick this up in a few minutes. Okay, now we're starting to get into a little bit of some shadows. Just checking out the dynamic range. It looks pretty accurate from what your eye sees so far. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. It's a pleasant surprise. Let's see what happens when we start getting into the shadows. Real pretty area. This whole area in the fall, it's got a lot of color in it. A lot of aspens over here on the right. That whole aspen groves right there. Usually see wildlife around this area too. A lot of pronghorns, sometimes deer and elk. Alright, here we go. Oh, that looks pretty good. I mean, it's not super dynamic range. There is snow on the ground, so it's going to help. The sky's not blown out. Seems to be handling it pretty good. Color looks pretty accurate too as far as the sky goes. Oh, it's windy. I got all the windmills up there. Ooh-wee. At least the wind's going with me now. I'm pretty happy with this. I think. From the back of the camera, it looks pretty darn good. Come back into the sunshine. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. Actually, I'm pretty impressed. Alright. It's definitely handling the shadows. As soon as it goes into the shadow, well, it looks like it turns a little warmer once you hit the shadow, so your white balance is working pretty good. It looks pretty accurate to what I'm seeing. The sky looks the exact same color. The ground, snow, yeah, a little bit warm. All right. All right, I'm getting close to the truck stop, so can't think of any more tests I want to do today. So it's getting pretty windy too, so that's probably a wrap for today. Start this again in the morning. yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. In the morning, I'm gonna test out the what is that called? The night mode, whatever that's called, super night or whatever. Test that out in the morning and see how it works. I think I do have a mount, but I'm not sure it'll fit. I think it's from the GoPro, but I don't know, I might be able to figure it out. Alright, that's it for now.